Well, hi everyone, it's Lulu, and today is Sunday chit-chat, Sunday night chit-chat. It's Mother's Day, and I think for the vast majority of us, it is a good day. It is a good day. It is a good day. But I want to say that social media, Facebook, boards, beauty boards, whatever, have really educated me in my adult life about, well, that I'm not living so much in my bubble world. And it's embarrassing sometimes how you don't think of things until somebody points it out and you're like, how could I not know that? This is a very painful day for a lot of women and men. There are those who are estranged from their mothers. There are mothers who are estranged from their children. You might have lost your mother. Maybe you believe this is the last Mother's Day you will spend with your mother. There are those who want to be mothers, and it's just not working out. Those who have lost children, whether still in the womb, or an adult, or a teenager, or a baby, to have lost a child. So this is not always a day of celebration. And I just want to stop and say, I think many of us have now learned that there are those who, this is a painful day. There are many husbands or significant others that are waking out without their female significant other, and they're now mother and father to their children. There are grandmothers who are raising their grandchildren full time. Can you imagine to be that age and suddenly, for whatever reason, you have now both grandmother and mother to your grandchildren? I just want to say that I know many of us now understand that, and we are lifting you in some way if we can. Again, for the vast majority of us, this is kind of a nice day to like, okay, it's my day. I think every day should be my day, but today is my day. And, so I wish peace for all, and for those who are blessed to have a great mother role, then I hope today was a good day. And so that's what I have to say for Mother's Day. Mine was a very good day. As a matter of fact, now I'm going to go from that to bragging a little. No, not really bragging. But our oldest son lives in Florida, and he has coming up, well, he's there 5 years. And so he, visits often, and he always sends me spectacular flowers on Mother's Day. So these are this year's. Look at that Gerbera daisy. And the lilies are starting to open up. Of course, nighttime is when the lilies do the best. But so, hollyhocks, and I don't know if you can see the liatris. Where is it? There's some liatris in here. There it is. So beautiful, beautiful. And even more beautiful is Ben has always been a very prolific writer. He's just really a very good writer. And the card is so beautiful that he wrote, as it is every year. Like, I have each one and I just hold them next to my heart. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Each year, no matter what changes life brings us, one thing always remains the same. Your constant love and support in everything that I do. It means so much to me. I love you. Love, the Ben. Those boys, they spoil me. And Andrew has bought me another a big monitor, like for a second screen. So he bought me a big monitor, and he also treated me to my Eileen Fisher dress that came in my last trunk club. And then he took us all out to dinner tonight. So that was really cool. He took my sister, my mother, me. My other sister is still on her transatlantic Polish health spa mineral bath vacation. I think she's finally coming home Tuesday. She's been gone a month. And so Andy treated us all to dinner as well, and it's good. All right. Sunday chat, ducks. Some of you are following my duck thing. I'm going to see, I can't promise this until I edit. I'm going to see if I can get a clip of the duck at the end or a photo. I don't know how to insert photos. Maybe I'll figure it out. But very quickly, my birthday, end of March, my sister, one of my gifts was this giant bowl of pansies. I think if you shop at Costco, I guess depending on what part of the country, when you first walk in, there's usually, like flowers and plants and planters and things like this. So this was a giant bowl of pansies. And pansies, in case those who live in very hot, warm climates, pansies are usually the first kind of flower you bring outside or that you can put outside as a decoration because they're resistant to the cold. If a freeze suddenly comes, it's fine. Mine got snowed on. They were fine. And one morning I came out there and that bowl was just, dirt and pansies everywhere. I was heartbroken. So I was scooping up the dirt and the pansies one by one and kind of flopping them back in, poured water in, and by nighttime they kind of perked up. Next morning, again, I walk out there, I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm not doing this again. Clearly the squirrels think this is, because I feed squirrels, whatever. I'm like, it's just not going to be. But the whole rim, because this was a really big bowl, but the whole rim was still pansy. So I thought, I'll leave that. Maybe it'll be pretty, no matter what. Then the next day, what did I do the next day? I went and looked. Anyway, there was an egg in there. Like an egg, not the little eggs that, they kind of make, a lot of times birds will make their nests up in hanging flower pots. No, it wasn't a goose egg. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this has got to be a duck egg. I've never seen a duck egg, but this has to be a duck egg. We went from 1 to 3 to 5. We are now up to 10. And she's brooding on them longer and longer now. Like before she'd be gone 10 hours, but now she's staying more and more. So I don't know if there's more than 10. They hatch in 28 days. They apparently leave the nest in 10 hours. They just need to dry off. I don't know how she's going to get them from my wrought iron table, first of all, out of the pot, then onto the wrought iron table, then I'm guessing onto the wrought iron chair, then I'm guessing onto the deck, and then I'm thinking off the deck and into the water. I was talking about this. Everybody says, oh, she just pushes them. So meanwhile, I'm going to do my best to make sure this does not happen while the dogs are out there because I don't need them eating little duckies. They don't bother her. She is as still as can be, and she gets real low down in the pot. And they're kind of oblivious, because they're shorter. This is up on a table, up in the pot. So far, we're okay. So that's my update on my duck story. I usually talk about food and Aldi's waffles, frozen waffles. It's the first time I've had them. They only had just plain. I like the frozen blueberry waffles. And but I needed waffles because I love waffles. I love waffles. I love frozen waffles. And they're very good, but they're not quite as good as either my big grocery store chain brand, store brand, or of course Eggo or whatever. But they're good. They're just not as vanilla-y. They're not quite as sweet, but they're crispy outside. They're soft inside. They're not mushy. They don't taste like uncooked dough. They're good. Just had to use a little more syrup than usual, and really, I like those blueberry frozen pancakes. So, but they get a thumbs up. And the other big news was, I can never remember. I started a Meetup group. If maybe you belong to a Meetup in your part of the country, they're everywhere. There are meetups for every kind of interest you might have, whether it be professional, whether it be a hobby, whether it be religious, whether it be, I don't even know. It is amazing how many meetups are. And so I started one for upscale dining. And we just had my first one was a great success. Had my second one last night. We had no shows, which is sad because I had a waiting list, and then as people were dropping out early in the week, the wait list people were RSVPing and saying yes. And unfortunately, it was for 12 and there were only 7 of us. But you know what was interesting? It was so, you could hear everyone talking. Everyone who was there was very engaging. We seemed to have all liked wine, so like there was, choosing, everybody had, their own, I had Bloody Marys, but their own kind of taste on wine, so that was fun. Really different food selections, and it was just really fun. We all got to know each other well. Now, again, because there's 150 something members that have joined my group, and it's first come, first serve. I put out the invitation, it goes to all 158 members, and whoever can RSVP first is in. And but it was kind of nice only having the 7 of us. It just worked out well to be able to hear. Everybody was engaged, everybody was involved, nobody felt left out. It was pretty darn cool. So that was fun last night. And the other big thing this week, was this week or last week that this arrived? The limited edition Chantecaille highlighter. I don't know, I had to buy this directly from Chantecaille, and actually it was on pre-order for a little bit. I don't know if it has now reached the stores, Nordstrom, Neiman's. But this is the packaging. It comes in a box. Am I too far? Oh well. Very cute little box. And this is following that same kind of pattern. But that is. It's a very pretty, it's a pale pink, but it's definitely pale. There's no, you don't look at that and go, oh, is this pink or white? On the camera, because of the lights, it may be showing up white, but it's very much pink. And then the highlighter inside. Sorry, give me just a second to find the opening. The pattern of, oh boy, will it show up? Let's see. A little bit, the bird, the flowers. And it looks to me like this would be a duochrome almost, like a pink and a what? I'm not sure, but I don't know if you can see I just wish you could see the pattern. There we go. It's beautiful. I would have liked the case to be a little heavier. I think this looks like metal, but it's not. It's plastic. And it was pricey. There's have no doubt it was pricey. It was probably $70 or $80. And it's limited edition. It's Chantecaille. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine for me. But nonetheless, I would have liked it to be heavier, just because. So that was very exciting. Bark box came this week for the dogs. Oh, I don't know what else. Oh, the Mother's Day gifts I got from my sisters are coming tomorrow, which is fine because then I could give them the gifts together once Nina gets back home from the trip. So maybe next Sunday we'll be at her house with any luck. And I'm very excited about the gifts that I got them. And that's it. That's it, and that's long enough, I think, right? I think that's long enough. So thanks for joining me. That was my week. I don't think anything else other than watching this doc happened. And I am still, or maybe I started it this week, the Murdoch Mysteries on, I think it's Amazon Prime, maybe Netflix has it too. I had a hard time getting into it, and now this is my next, and I'll be binging on this a while. It has quite a few seasons, 11, 12, and each season has 10, 13 episodes. I now just I feel like I'm in their lives. Like I'm working in that police station in Toronto. So that's my binge. Thanks again. I hope your day was good. And I will see you. I hope I do my Luan 2 rant. You know, sometimes I skip those. And one of my upcoming videos, which is going to kind of have to take concentration, and I might have to do it outside because I want to do a video of all, like this. I bought this knowing I would never use it. Now, if you watched my makeup collection, which I'll try to remember to link at the end, trust me, I have enough highlighters. But I purposely buy particular pieces of makeup because I simply want to own them because they are so darn pretty or unique. And when I die, they're gonna go in the trash, I have no doubt. That's okay, because in the here and now, they make me happy. It's what I like to do and can do. So I'm putting together a video of all of the items over the last few years that I have bought that I have never used. I bought knowing I would never use them, but I simply love looking at them, and they're my special little collection. It's a mixture of things. And I thought that might be a fun video to show those things that I've chosen not to use, but I bought just because they were so pretty, because we all know I love pretty things. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you soon, maybe on Tuesday, and certainly coming up will be this too pretty to use. Not too pretty to use, but because not to use, whatever. What am I going to name that one? Take care. Bye-bye.